Hi Libra, so this is going to be your Celtic Cross reading type, and before we get into the reading, kindly take what resonates, leave what does not, and reverse energies as you see fit. If this does not resonate by any means, then check your other placements, honey. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, whatever resonates, resonates, alright? So any placement of yours would work. If you feel inclined to watch a tarot reading that's different than just this, then it's yours, alright? It's all about the feeling, it's all about the intuition. Tarot does not follow the rules of zodiac signs, so to speak, but then again, take it as it resonates. Also, kindly like, share, and subscribe my videos. If you like the vibe, honey, subscribe. Don't be an island, okay? And that's how, by showing some engagement, that's how you show me and tell me that this means something to you and that you're resonating with my content. Or that's how you add your energy to my collective, that then I'll be more prone to watch, to get your readings, right? Into my tarot readings, collective readings, yes? So let's see what's going on with you, the world, the Queen of Swords. Okay, so that's you, honey, that's you. Thinking about taking action and doing the thing of, it's like, it feels like, you made the decision of closing out a cycle and now you're just resting, like, I'm done. Cut that thread out. Like for some of you, yeah, that's the truth here. It's like, I cut that thread out, I did the thing, now I need to relax, I need to put my sword down, and I need to just let my mind rest a bit, okay? In the hovering energy is the Nine of Wands, and the recent past is the Page of Coins. Okay, so you are putting up a block here, like it was causing you a lot of exhaustion. So it feels like you're exhausted, and that's why you're putting down the sword and you're just resting. Like, I need to rest, I need to give up for a moment. I need to just hold back and just get away from it. Excuse me. I'm sorry, Libras. So let's see what's going on with you, honey. The world crossed by the Queen of Swords. Okay, so it feels to me like you closed a cycle closed out recently. You were the one who closed it, because Queen of Swords, that's your energy, honey. You're shining through, and it's like, it feels to me like, you did the thing, you canceled, you closed out the cycle, whatever cycle there was, whatever chapter that you were closing in, like, this needs to end. And now you're just putting the sword down, and you're like, let me just put down my hard hat down and just rest for a while. I need to rest. That's what you said. Okay. The Nine of Wands in the hovering energy and the Page of Coins in the recent past. Okay, so yeah, you feel like you were tired. You were tired of waiting. You were tired of just getting involved, trying to achieve, get more of out of a cycle, try to just persist in something that was just not trying to be there for you, or was not trying to give you anything back, and you were just exerting more energy than what it was worth. And in the recent past with the Page of Coins, yeah, a little bit of investment, a little bit of knowledge, a little bit of learning, going to school probably. I don't know what it is, but we'll look at that. The Emperor that's exiting, I feel like you put your hard hat on and you did the hard thing, honey. That's the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck as well. Like, you cut the thread out, something out of your life, and you had to be a strong-willed Libra, I'm guessing here. Could have been an Aries that you cut out of your life, or you blocked out of your life, or it could be just simply you. Right now, I'm just guessing it's just you, your masculine sort of energy, like, I can now just rest. I can now just stop being so cold-headed and stop being so angry. Like, there's so much anger within you. There's so much frustration. Like, you close the cycle out of frustration for some of you. In the near future, the Six of Coins, yeah, you're getting back to business. You're getting back to your P's, minding your P's and Q's, just balancing up with those people that matter, getting involved with those things that actually make sense to you, that gives to you, as much as you give to it. Nothing too crazy, like everything balanced, everything in balance. I give you this, you give me that, and it's very stable. It has been stable. You are getting back to your own life, everyday, day-to-day life, and that's what you're consulting yourself with in the near future as well. In your strength is the King of Swords. Yeah, I know, you're very strong-headed. It's like you respect facts, you respect active decision making, you respect a lot of strong thinking in you, and you stuck to facts. Like, for some reason, you're showing me that it's all in my mind right now. I'm all but mind, strong mind, taking control of your head. It's like, I had to do the harsh thing, I had to do the right thing, and I consider it as my strength. Like, my mind is my strength. I take strength in the fact that I can get to the point of things, get to the facts, get to the nitty-gritty, get to the truth of a situation. And if somebody does not give me any truth, if I fail to get it from outside of me, well, then I will create my own answers in order to justify what I need to do, which will serve me well in the long run and which is good for me. So that's what you prize here, honey. In the environment is the Ace of Wands. Yeah, a new door is opening up for you. As a result of something closing out, something else is opening up. As one door closes, another opens. That's what I'm getting here. The Nine of Coins is your hopes and fears. Yeah, you hope to get back to your own sense of independence, own sense of just getting back on your own 2 feet, just being your own person. Like, for some of you, you might have left a relationship, or you might have left a home situation, and you're like, I get to be independent. I hope for it. You have hope for this, but you also simultaneously fear it. Like, that there's a reason why in the Celtic Cross we have hopes and fears category. which represents that whatever we hope, whatever we desire the most in our life is what we fear the most as well, right? It's like, it's only fair to understand it that way. Like you have desperately craved to be on your own, be your own person, make your own choices, be competent, and you are competent, but it's just that some cycle probably took it out of you and you were like, now you're getting a bit, learning to stand up on your own 2 feet again, getting a hold of yourself again. Okay, good. The Page of Swords in the near future. Yeah, Page of Swords. Okay, so what is that doing here? I don't think it's your energy. And even if it is, like, you're watching something outside of you and it's like you're just observing it, like, what do I do with this, Arya? That's what you're telling me here in the near future. I don't know what it is. There might be some communication coming in the near future that surprises you and takes you by surprise, and you're like, I don't know what to do with it. Like, I'm just watching here and that's it. Yeah. Ace of Swords, the Empress, the death to the Five of Swords here. Yeah, there was some bullshit going on about, oh, this is a friendship, oh, this is growing. Something was growing in the 3D world. Might have been a career opportunity as well that you gave it your all to. And it's like, I'm trying, and I'm trying, but it's not serving me well. I feel like me just putting in more and more effort into this, or somebody calling me a friend and I'm waiting for something to show up more in this, needs to end. That's a self-sabotaging tendency for me to wait around for something to grow that does not want to grow, that does not want to grow with me and things like that. And it's like, yeah, that needs to end. That bullshit sort of attitude of mine needs to end, where I just keep on persisting and keep on just showing people ultimate patience. Because Libra, you can do it. You're a air sign, and you're also Libra, Venusian. That's one of your tendencies, to consider people more than you consider yourself in an equation when you are in relationships. All right. So you are trying to get back to you. That's you, honey. That's you. You might have some Scorpio in your chart as well. In that case, pay attention. But I'm guessing that's you, the Empress, the Ace of Swords. Yeah, you did whatever you did was in your, you were in your right mind. So don't question it too much. All right. I need you to stop questioning it. Trust yourself. You did the right thing. That was right for you. Yeah, the Page of Swords again. At the bottom of the deck, what is he looking at? Work. I don't know. Somebody wanting to work with you or wanting to resolve things with you. I have no idea. Like some opportunity that's coming your way and you're just skeptical of it. Like, I don't know what to make of it. I don't have enough information in order to say a yes or a no. I don't have enough information to even respond to it. How do I respond to it? I'm not getting anything from them. Like, even if they put out a message, even if somebody gives you something, you're like, I'm just looking at it and I don't know what to make of it. Like, you need time to process it. You need time to get a hold of where is it coming from, what is it about, what the intentions are, and things like that. All right. So that's great. Actually, that's what your strength is too. So I trust you, and I trust you. You've showed me all but really a good head on your shoulder and a very strong appreciation for truths, consolidation. Even if it hurts you, even if it hurts other people around you, you would rather have honesty than not. And that's great. That's a great virtue to have. And you're a very strong conversationalist too. Slightly nerd, very intelligent people you are, whoever you are. And I love you for it. The world is clarified by the Seven of Cups, Eight of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. Well, okay. There was some sort of cycle and you couldn't see it. Like, I'm fighting for it. It's very defensive. It has been that way for a very long time. Like, I'm angry with it at this point. I'm frustrated with it. Like, it's always about some sort of passion. Like, I applied so much passion into this and I've worked my ass off for this, but it's all but confusing. I don't know what to do with it. Like, I'm showing up with my energy. I'm showing up with the best of my efforts, but I don't know what to do with it. And probably somebody else was taking action towards you as well, because it's coming outside of you and you are receiving it and you are confused by this energy. Like, what are you trying to achieve here? What do you want? It's like you were confused about the intention, which cup were they coming from? Like, what emotions was involved when they tried to imprint on you, energetically speaking, or even in the real world. Like, why are you taking action towards me? Why are you being so passionate towards me? Why are you taking action towards me? Why is it following me around when it doesn't want to just clear it out what their intentions are? And somebody remained really cleaned up, confused, and you were like, you know what, I'm done with it. Like, I have a lot of passion too, and you might have entertained it for a very long time, but eventually you got bored. Like, at best it feels like an option that I could give or take, and frankly speaking, I don't even want to take it. Don't even want to entertain it. So it has been going on for a very long time and it confuses the hell out of me. So I'm sticking to facts. I'm a factual person. Yeah, the Temperance, the Queen of Cups, the Hanged. Oh my God, you showed this so much of your patience, time, and consideration, like love and patience and consideration. Like, I'm willing to go slow for you. I'm willing to do the right thing. If it means justifying this situation, I'm going to stay open that one day it will justify itself, right? I need to just go slow. I need to be patient with you. If I stay enough patient and compassionate towards you, if I just try to give you more time to think about the truths, to just consolidate yourself and come back to me and just in a different energy, you probably, possibly showed somebody a lot of patience, a lot of consideration, a lot of unconditional love. Let me tell you, unconditional love, to the point of your own detriment, to the point of your own detriment. Okay. And it caused you who you are as a person. Like, you were showering all but the best of your qualities to somebody who was just a knight. Don't get me wrong, honey, you are showing me so much big energy in you, and it's like this person is just showing me a knight, and it's like, it's not fun. It's not fun. Like, you are pretty serious here. You have your heart attached to it, and they are just coming from their zone of fire. Like, hey, I have a good time with you. That's it. Let's have fun together. Let's have conversations together. Let's flirt with each other and things like that. Wink, wink. But not necessarily talking about emotions or being emotional or being trying to go more deeper. Just remaining at that level of superficial emotionality. Like, I feel this, that, but don't pin me on it. Don't peg my emotions down, and don't just hold my tongue for it. Like, I'm saying this, but again, that 9 of Wands, yeah. I'm telling you, don't hold my tongue for it. I don't want to be held responsible for what I say about my emotions, because the next day I'll check out. The next day I'll say something else. Right? That was very confusing. The 9 of Wands, 10 of Swords, Page of Cups, and the 8 of Wands. Yeah, you're telling me that you're tired. You're tired. You can't keep your heart. It became very difficult for you to keep your heart open, and that's what created the end of a situation here. You're like, I am tired as hell. I have no heart for this anymore. I have nothing to communicate anymore. And I am communicating that to you very clearly. You communicated that to somebody, that my heart for this is just gone. Like, I don't care anymore. It's just so exhausting. You're exhausting. The communication is so repetitive. Like, I have given you so much time and patience and consideration, but you still are no wiser for aware as to why you are here. Why do you keep on coming back? It's like even they were confused why they were coming back to you over and over again. And it just disturbed and exhausted the hell out of you. Like, you got certainly slightly irritated too. I'm getting that sense that you got irritated as well. Let's see the Page of Coins, the 9 of Cups, the Judgment, and the Wheel of Fortune. Oh my God, there's so much time attached to it. There's so much lessons attached to this connection here that I'm getting. It's like somebody probably invested in this because it pleased them a lot. It pleased them a lot. And it was somebody's lesson to understand what actually means living by their own sense of self-love, living by their own sense of self-gratification, not just in the moment, but wish fulfillment in the right sense, wish fulfillment in the good sense, and committing to that. But it feels like you probably, I'm seeing it as very dualistic here. It might, again, I'm just going to interpret it as you and then as the other person as well. For you, it was like, I'm investing in this. I'm willing to go slow. I'm willing to invest less of my energy if that's what they need, if nothing overwhelms them, because they might have been one to be overwhelmed. Because when you're a Temperance and a Queen of Cups, let me tell you, honey, you're very strong-willed. You know what you say, you mean what you say, and you're a very emotional communicator. Let me tell you, you're a very emotional communicator. You're very emotionally sensitive as well as very intellectual too. So you have good heart and mind in your soul here, and you're very tempered, well-tempered. You feel a lot. You're willing to heal a lot. You're willing to show other people patience as well, and perspective too. You have a lot of perspective and wisdom attached to you, which is so amazing, so amazing. So you understood in somewhere in the past that something really pleased you, somebody really pleased you, and you were like, you know what, it's my judgment call, it's my decision. I'm going to remain open to this, even if it means a little bit of communication, even if it means giving something of myself to it, even if it means giving the littlest of possible of myself to it, even if I want to give more, even if I want to have more. But I'm willing to go at their pace. I'm willing to go at their sense of what they can take from me, so that they don't get emotionally overwhelmed. And for some reason, they might have gotten overwhelmed, or you might have felt like, they might have made you feel like you are too much, or your emotions are too much, or you ask for too much. And that's why you were like, you know what, let me downgrade myself to your level. And that became eventually hard for you to keep on doing it. Like, even then, you were no wiser for wear. Like, your intuition started to get fucked, basically, in a way, like you couldn't understand where this thing was going. You couldn't understand what the reality of the situation was, where you stand with this person, where this person stands in your life. Do they even want to stand in your life? Like, what is going on here? What is going on? Okay, let's see the Emperor that exited here in your life. The exiting energy, the Emperor. Show me the Emperor. That was really amazing. And you have lessons attached to it as well in the past, that keep yourself open to people, places, and situations that actually really fulfill you, that care about your fulfillment as well. And for them, it was like, invest in what makes you happy, you doofus. Like, seriously, how many times do you think that you keep on going back to this Libra? Don't you get it? Like, you're personally pleased by them. You personally feel happy around them. So that's why you need to choose it. You have to be the active chooser. Like, judgment is choice, decision making, all right? And the lessons attached to it. And it has been this person's lesson as well, to invest more in what makes them happy, not less. And your lesson was to invest more in your own sense of wish fulfillment, and who makes you happy, who cares about your emotionality. Who cares about pleasing you? Did they please you? Did they think about how much consideration you were giving? So might as well they give back to you in equal measure. Did they ever consider to give you what you were giving them, like match up to your energy? It looks like you were matching up to theirs, and you were willing to wait and downgrade yourself. Yeah, that's you, honey. I knew it. I knew it. That was you. This King of Wands is not, although somebody's passion was involved in this way too much, and your heart and mind was really involved in this, and you stepped into your Emperor zone here, masculine side, and you were like, you know what? Let's conversate about how long has this been going on, and where are we going from here? Like, if should I keep on waiting for this? So you did the hard conversation here. Like, where do we go from now? Like, I need answer right now. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Give me a definite answer. Do you want this? What do you want? What do you want? Be clear. Be clear about it, because whatever you say here right now, even if you don't mean it, even if 10 years down the line, you say that, oh, I did not mean it and I wanted something else altogether, but at that time I couldn't figure it out. I don't care. It will be dismissed. What you say now goes. And they told you, like, my passion is involved, and you were like, you know what, I need to do the hard thing, and you closed some cycle out, honey. Somebody was emotionally unavailable, and you realized it. Eventually you realized it, and it hurt your heart. Don't get me wrong, you felt emotionally rejected, you felt probably emotionally disappointed, like, is this what I was giving to? Is this what I was, willing to give away my power to? Like, seriously, what's up with this? But eventually you got there, honey. Eventually you got there, and you got pissed off. Like, you got to a point where you were like, I'm slightly irritated at you now. I'm slightly irritated with myself. Like, what the hell am I doing here? What the fuck am I doing here? There's a slight bit of, irritation and like, ugh, shut up. Like, ugh, that kind of energy. Like, it's kind of like that little bit of giving the shoulder to the other person. Like, get out, the Moon, the Four of Swords, the Six of Swords. Yeah, you're like, you know what? I don't need to think about it anymore. Like, the unknowns of this. I thought that they were thinking this. I thought that they were feeling this. I felt it. Like, they might have felt this too. That's why they were coming back. If this person wants to be a mystery, I'm not going to keep on just trying to find out the answers for. And that's all you needed to know. Like, you will not get any more answers from out of this person right now. So what do you do, Libra? What do you do? Make decisions in the here and now, or wait for the whole thing to play out, and maybe one day the sun will shine behind from behind this moon. Look at this. The sun is behind this moon. The moon is eclipsing the sun completely. It's like, I'll wait for the moon to just slide out and the sun to come out, the truth to come out, right? They will enlighten me with their truth. They will enlighten me with the ultimate truth, and the truth shall come out, right? Eventually. You stop doing that. You stop treating this person like, oh, they're so mysterious. Yeah, I don't want to do. I don't want to know them. It's getting very hard for me to just hold on to that idea of that one day it will come back. One day it will justify itself. That one day never came. And frankly speaking, I probably might have self-sabotaged my own sense of self-worth. Like, I failed to realize, I failed to respect myself in the situation. I failed in my desire and in my wish and in my love for this person, and the amount of consideration, patience, and softness, and so much of empathy that you were willing to give this person. You forgot your own sense of self-worth here. And that's your lesson here. Like, they did not care about you, so why are you caring about this person? And you're moving away from that, like constantly thinking about, that's that Libra mind, honey. Your need for answers. So they did not give you any definite answers, and you got irritated. Like, you made the conclusions for yourself. You made your conclusions based off on what vague answer they gave you, and it's like, you know what, I'm gonna create my own answers. If you leave me with fill in the blanks, well, I'll fill it. You know what, I passed my exams quite pretty well, so I will fill in the blanks. I'm really good at it. And so you did. And it looks like you were still, even after you left the situation, you were still thinking about this, you were still learning about this, you were still going down your moonscape, the memory land, everything they said, everything you said, why did they say it, what were the gestures, what were the expressions and things like that, what was the words they chose and things like that, everything, going back to everything, trying to dissect the whole situation in order to get some sort of answer, like definite answer, and the justification for all this nonsense that you went through, right? That you put up with. You're moving away from it. Yeah, the moon, the hermit, yeah, you healed your shit. You healed your own shit. I told you, you went down your moon avenue, you learned your lessons, and you also learned about the fact that if something is confusing, well, then let it be. You learned that lesson. You walked the path of mystery in order to realize a thing or two about mystery, that if something remains mysterious for an endless amount of time, well, then it does not want to be found. That's it. This person did not want to be found by you. This person did not want to be authentic, because the sun is basically authenticity. They wanted to remain hidden. They wanted to keep the best of themselves hidden from you. God knows what their intentions were, and neither do you, and that's what probably kept you going in the mind space for a very long time. But now you see it, don't you? Now you see it, like this was some bullshit thing that I shouldn't have get myself involved in. I know better, and you're a very strong healer too. Like you are a very strong healer, very intelligent and very grounded. Like you have so many elements attached. You are, I don't think I have seen any such reading, like any of any sign before. Like this amount of power, like the Queen of Swords twice now, King of Swords once, and then the Emperor in your energy, the Queen of Cups, Temperance, Hanged Man, and then the Queen of Pentacles too, and the Hermit. Well, you have a lot of strong elements in you, honey. You have the ability to go down your moon avenue. You have sorted your shit. It was their shit that you were trying to figure out. And you're like, you know what? I'm done with it. I'm just concerning myself with what my motivations were. What was I doing? How did I go wrong? How did I miss the red flags? How did I miss the fact that if something does not want to be found, well, that's not my cue to try harder, right? The Ace of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, the King of Wands. Okay. Yeah, you're telling me that you waited a long time. Something was built around you, and you certainly, what the hell is this? Show me. You're moving away from the figuring out stuff. I understand that. What are they doing here? The King of Wands was exiting, and they're coming back again to renew things with you. That's why you don't know what to do with them, right? Because they're deploying a knight in your direction. That's the Knight of Wands is personal, King of Wands personal knight. All right. So they're deploying a knight towards you, and it's like you don't know what to make of it. You're meeting up with them. It looks like you're meeting up with them for the sake of old things built, for the old time spent, kind of like that. But it's like, I don't know what to do though. Okay. Yeah, the King of Cups, the Eight of Wands. The Four of Wands. You fear this connection, this communication, right? That's why. You fear this communication. I told you the Page of Wands was there as well. Didn't I tell you during the starting of the reading? There's some communication coming up in the form of a relationship orientation. Like, I would like some sort of definition in this, Libra. Would you like to come along for the ride here? They're not showing me any of their heart space. That's what's bothering me here, because you showed me a lot of your heart space, but they are not showing me theirs. That's a problem for me, because you went through all of this. You are showing me all but love. So you deserve something of equal measure, honey. With all due respect, you have your own free will. You can do your own, honey. But as far as I'm concerned, yeah, you're telling me that you're holding back. You don't want to repeat the same mistake. It's like that infinity sort of zone. I don't want to step into that zone of, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening here. I don't know what you want. I don't know what I want. I know what I want. I know that I desired you and I left you behind me. So what's up with you? They are a fiery little person here. I feel like they intrigue you a lot with their charming words here. They lure you in with their charming words, their witty words, and their very fiery conversations. But are they real though? Are they real? Queen of Swords again, the Queen of Wands, the Temperance. Yeah, they want to heal things with you. It looks really good. It looks pretty good. Don't get me wrong, but I would be comfortable if they showed me a heart space here on their part. Yeah, there you go again. I told you I saw it. I did see it, didn't I? I'm telling you, I did see it before as well. The Page of Wands to the Eight of Pentacles. They want to work things out with you. I don't know if you were involved in their 3D community, like as in work. They might be talking to you based off on that, and that's how you get reacquainted with each other. And it's like, they're sad. They're sad about, they want to heal the old cups here. They're very confident, and they're telling me that they want to heal things with you. Okay, I get it. They want to heal things with you. It looks good. They want to communicate here. Okay, so I'm sorry, I did not interpret it. The Nine of Coins is clarified by the King of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the Four of Wands. So you are telling me that you are willing to open up into any sort of relationship that would not take away from you as who you are as a person, and you will never give your sense of self up for anybody. I feel like you did this in this situation here, but now you're sticking to your own guns here. You're sticking to your own sense of perspective and consulting yourself first. Like, what about me? What are you going to give me? Are you considering me? It's about me first. And that's when, as a result, I get myself involved in any sort of relationship. And when I'll go in, I'll go all in. I know what I'm willing to give, which is my love, endless patience, consideration, loyalty, emotional loyalty, intellectual loyalty, and a really serious relationship. I'm not one to be fucked with. So what are you suggesting here? I feel like they haven't given you any sort of real conversation about relationship. They are just here settling for the fact that they want to heal things with you, that they want to feel good about you and them. They want to heal the badness between the connection that was cultivated, any sort of exhaustion, any sort of issues that were cultivated in the past. They want to work through that old pain, old regrets of the past, at least, to say the least. That's what they want here. And in the near future, the Page of Swords, for whatever was grown, they want to renew it. They want to bring it back. They want to go from there. Like, let's begin where we started off from, right? Sorry, let's start from where we left off. Let's start from where we left off. That's what I'm getting here. And I feel like you're meeting up with them. You are talking from your heart. You're being vulnerable. You are being open to them, emotionally speaking. But in the future, your energy just shrinks towards them. Like, you, for some reason, you realize that you know what you want, and you want a real relationship. So you can't desire this person like that. You can't be open to this person like that. You can't romanticize the idea of having a relationship, a healthy relationship with this person, because at best it's just a healing effort, and that's all that will ever be. You might have closed the cycle out as well. Like, let's just heal. Let's just, pretend like we are friends. We are okay with each other. No harm, no foul. Forget about everything that happened in the past. And between us, I'm willing to let go of it. I hope you're too. I hope you do well. And let's just move on in our lives, in our respective lives. And if we need each other, whenever we need each other, we'll have an ally by our side, but not necessarily being an active participant in each other's lives. Because in the near future, the Page of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, it's like Page of Swords is lack of information. And you're not trying to have an information here. It's like, I'm not trying to assume anything. I'm just trying to observe here. Meanwhile, I'm just withholding. You instantly went withholding in this situation. It's like, if this, for some reason, you still feel like there is no stability into this situation. Like, it's a destructive idea to even entertain this any further than just a communication of healing, than just a few communication. Like, it's a few communications that I'm seeing here. It's not just one. It feels like it's multiple points of connectivity, multiple points of connections, or talking on the phone, or maybe communicating, or maybe texting each other and just trying to resolve things between each other. But that's about it. And you just go about your business. Like, it's never going to stabilize itself in my 3D reality. I will not allow it to take root in my life, and I will not look back on this anymore. I will not entertain this anymore. I'm going to shrink my mind. I'm going to shrink my interaction with this very sharply. You just shrunk your energy towards this because you know that it would be folly, right? Yeah, the Five of Pentacles, the King of Cups. Yeah, you're telling me that you're moving on. The King of Cups was here as well in your hopes and fears, the Nine of Coins. You want love. You want love. You want your heart to feel safe. Your heart doesn't feel safe around this person. You communicated, you spoke your own truths. Don't get me wrong. You communicated through your heart space. You were honest as possible. But that confides to, like, who you are as a person. Like, you selected your words and you let it out. Your emotional words, you let it out. But that was not the whole of you. That was not a part of you that was loving. It's like, for the old time's sake, I'm willing to talk about what went wrong in the past, but don't try to renew things with me. Don't try to expect that things might grow from here and things like that. I'm not going to grow anything because I feel like this situation is folly. This situation is folly. I feel like you'll abandon me again. My heart doesn't feel safe around you. That's it. Yeah, you're like, you want love. Time has taught you that. Eventually, you learned your lesson that you want heart first. Anybody's heart first. And you are actively using your mind to do the judgment, to make the judgment here. It's like, I'm willing to entertain your truth. And even that might be their night. Like, they might be communicating to you. They might be consulting and talking about what they experienced with you in the past. Like, now they have made some progress into that, and they know a thing or two about what they experienced, and they can say with conviction that, okay, I had some emotions of myself involved with you, and they might have been the one that was communicating through their heart space, which makes sense then, that you are approaching them with a strong mind here, not necessarily letting your heart do the talking here. You are just letting your mind do the talking, do the job of healing things. Like, you're welcoming that truth. You're listening to them. Look at how she is. She's welcoming that Queen of Wands figure's truth. Like, talk to me, talk to me. But she's also like, I also have my truth. I am going to hold on to my truth, and I'm also going to listen to yours. And then we'll realize, and we'll think about how to heal and balance up with each other, and balance the scales between each other, heal our emotions between each other, and then just take it from there. And to take it from there, you made your assumption that, you know what, I'm not going to go back, because at best I can just show this healing and that's it. I'm done looking back. I'm moving forward in my life. So I want a real relationship, something that's communicative to me, something that's honest, something that's direct, something that during the first 3 dates, 4 dates, it lets itself known as to what it is doing with me, what it's trying to achieve with me. I need it to be clear. I need clarity in my relationships. I don't need this, where people figure out their shit after the break, or after me having to threaten them, or me having to pull their tongue out from the mouth, right? The emperor, yeah, you have a very strong face attached to you. You have a very stoic face attached to you, and you're giving them that face. Like, you're giving them that stoic face, and they deserve it. They deserve it. They did it to themselves. Don't be sorry if you treat them like that, because they brought it on themselves. Look at how they exhausted you, how much amount of things that they took you for granted, and now they're coming back for old time's sake. And even then, I don't see their emotions full blown. Like, they're just willing to try a bit harder, but not too much. Like, just giving you enough, just what you need, so as to loop you in, or maybe heal things. I'm not seeing any malicious intent on their part, but they're not trying harder, just to get to I mean, just to make you know that that's how I'm seeing the cards. Like, you have shown me so much big energy, and they are just showing me, like, I'm showing up with a brave face. I'm willing to give this a try. I'm willing to renew things. I'm willing to talk about my stuff and what I experienced, what I went through, what I was feeling in this while I was cultivating with you, while I was meeting up with you, and things like that. And they're willing to come out with their emotional truth. But then again, I think it's a little too late, because you are welcoming the truth, you're healing things with them, you're resolving this. Like, you're trying to create peace in this. Peace at last, right? Peace at last, but also my wish fulfillment. It's about me, right? It's about Libra. It's about Libra now. Time taught you to focus on the new. If you want new, if you want love, well, then choose people who are loving. That's easier said than done, right? I mean, it looks pretty easy in theory to learn, but when it comes to real life and living through that truth, yeah, living through that truth, it gets pretty difficult for us to see that, oh, I might have cultivated a relationship out of fire or out of stability, but there's not necessarily too much love attached to this. Or when I'm trying to find love in it, it's not there, because it's just passion, or it's just stability and groundedness, but not necessarily loving. So if you want love, choose love. Actively make good deductions and make good judgment call about what love represents and how it looks like in the 3D world. And time has taught you that, honey. The world, the devil, and the 2 of cups. Yeah, it became toxic. It was not necessarily toxic. It was at first very loving relationship. You saw the potential of having an equal sort of connectivity with this person, equal sort of emotionally harmonious relationship with this person, but somebody remained emotionally distant. Even in their communications, they did not give you much of their emotional presence, and you were like, you know what, I'm tired of fighting this fight. I'm tired. I just need to let this go. I need to give up, and sometimes you really do need to give up. It's good for you. It's good for you. And the cycle taught you that. It taught you about the value of what true love is and what it isn't, what it doesn't look like. It was like you were chained to this connection, and you were trying to persist in this. You were trying to show the best of yourself into this, but it's like it's all for nothing. I'm showing up with my brave face all for nothing, because I'm not seeing getting bupkis in return. The justice, yeah, the 3 of cups, the 10 of pentacles. You saw the 10 of pentacles with this person. Like, you could have had an end all be all situation with this person. You saw that when you first connected with them, when you first started connecting to them. You saw that you could be with this person. You could actually enjoy their company and actually enjoy them for a lifetime. Like, that looks like, this looks like me, Libra, as justice. I feel like it's correct for me to think, because justice is correctness, think about this connectivity, this person that I'm connecting with over a while now, over a few dates now, that I can keep on connecting with them and feel good about the connectivity for the rest of my life, right? There is a potential. You entertained that potential, right? You saw that potential. You felt that, to say the least. And that's why you kept going. But, this person took your emotional availability for granted. This person took your patience for granted. So they had it coming. It has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with them. And they brought it upon themselves. Don't feel guilty when you do the thing. Again, I'm just seeing a possibility. You can turn this tail back around if you so chose. You have free will in everything. I'm just seeing a possibility. I'm just seeing the Libra that I'm looking at is not going to entertain this any further than just a conversation about the truths being spoken to each other, about resolving things, about making peace with each other, and feeling like, okay, that's about it. And I'm done now. I'm moving on. Because you want real relationship. Yeah. You don't want good old connections that does not necessarily speak to your own sense of self-worth. This connection at best taught you your self-worth, what you should value. Connect with people who have similar values as you, who want to live by the same rules and same goals as you, who want to create a life that looks very similar to yours, right? connect with those. And that's what you learned when you went down your moon avenue and when you really reconcile yourself with the truths here. We have Virgo, Pisces, Sagittarius very strong here, Capricorn. What else? Pisces as well again. Scorpio, strong energy here. Strong Pisces energy too. What else? I don't think there's anything else. I feel like that's your Libra energy as well here. And Aries too. Aries twice here. And Leo. So that's it. That's all I have here. Then again, you did great, honey. You did great. Honoring your truth, showing them grace. You showed them grace as well. Like, you are Libra, the epitome of grace, epitome of patience. Like, you can be labeled as that. You're a healer. You're a healer. You're a strong healer. You're a strong learner. Like, you really, really appreciate learning through your own sense of lessons and your own mistakes, your own life lived. Like, you like to live a life full of experiences, different experiences, but you also like to learn from it and have that as an opportunity to heal your own heart, to heal from your own triggers and traumas and things like that. You're a very strong healer. So that's all I have for you. I hope this helped, and take care.